I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Cade Cunningham out there with Jaden Ivey. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Kevon Looney. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. Now here's Fox. Pass to Ingram. Puts it up from 17. No good on the shot. Virginia with the ball. It's a three-point game. Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, B.A., and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams.
And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by Zubac.
There's B.I. using his length inside. Impressive finish.
Pass to Ivey. There's the three. Drops in the three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Now here's Ingram. From the wing. That one falls. Ingram's got his second basket of the game.
You see how Ingram's polished his game, looking smooth from the mid-range.
Here's Cunningham. And he buries his first look.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Ingram against Hachimura. Now here's Ingram. The D's right on him. To the right side. Here's Easton. Outside for Ingram. Let's go with a three. Sinks it from distance. Ingram's got 7 points.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
There's Cunningham with a three. Hits the three-pointer.
You could see it in his body language. Cunningham wanted to get those 3 points back.
Fox against Cunningham. Pass to Ingram. And stolen by Cunningham. And here comes the break. It's stolen by Fox. From 7 feet. Count that one.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Virginia leading. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. That one goes in. Cunningham's got his third bucket of the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Ingram on the wing. Over Hachimura. The shot by Ingram, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Trent outside. Ingram finds Trent. Misses the three.
Okay, Smitty, I don't want to make you feel old, but we both played against Gary Trent's dad.
Well, Grant, I'm not. But seriously, Gary Sr. was a 6'8 post. Gary Jr. a 6'5 shooter. They have different games, but both Trents are great competitors, Grant.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Virginia.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hardy's checked in.
Anytime you get a chance to run in this league, you take the opportunity. Gary Trent Jr. did.
Towns, that's good.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Trent from long range. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. And Towns has got the ball here for the Storm. They've got a 9-point lead. Here's Cunningham. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Cunningham's got 11.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And Utah calls time here. A different look for Utah. Tillman's checked in for Zubats. Wiggins comes in for Eason. And Rivers is subbed in for Trent. And the Jazz with possession. They trail by 11. Over to the wing. All alone. The shot by Hardy, no good.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Cunningham. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
The Jazz again can't hit. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. The three ball on target from range.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Now here's Ingram. Here's Tillman. Banked it in off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
And that one's good. Cunningham. 13 points in the game.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
The three, Hardy. Hachimura with a rebound. Virginia with the ball. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Hachimura against Ingram. Inside. Here's Tillman. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders. And make sound decisions.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Virginia Storm. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Storm's performance here, what do you think, guys?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Well, Grant, going into these back-to-back games, do you think coaches are more conscious of the disbursement of minutes in the first game?
You know, they have an idea of the total number of minutes they want their superstar in over the two-day period. But it really comes down to how this first game goes.
On the court for Virginia, we've got Chris Paul. He's out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Robinson in at the three. And Fox powers it home.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
There's Bogdanovic with the three. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Bogdanovich has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And while it might be very early in the season, never too soon to take a look at the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up. You look at Washington, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for Virginia, they are showing some progress. Little by little, they're becoming a better team. Now, they just have to maintain this positive momentum.
Reddish is checked in for Utah.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
Paul against Fox. Paul passes to Robinson. The rebound by the Jazz.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A new-look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you.